Okay, cool. We are just chilling, getting ready. Who's ready for Kusogrand3? Glitchless, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, that's why it caught you. Gotta watch out for those naughty words, Glitchless. Shame, shame. I love Automod. He's so cute.
Automod means well, and he's trying, but I don't know.
You know, would you smooch Automod?
I don't think they'd allow it.
Yeah, you should ask first. You know what?
You gotta get approval first.
I think that if I got to know Automod enough, they might let me smooch him. But I would ask.
This is one of those moments where I have to like sit back and ask myself how we got here.
It's because Automod's my boo.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we've been together for, what, a few months now, and, you know, they kind of have a very, they draw the line a lot with a lot of things, but that's okay, you know? Have to be like, no, it's fine, Automod, you don't have to be so uppity about things, and luckily they sometimes calm down pretty quickly, you know? A bit of a difficult relation. Justin! No, I'm not dating Automod. No. Okay, Justin's not very happy about me dating Automod. Well,
I mean, Automod actually sets boundaries, though.
It's true. Which is what you need sometimes.
Absolutely. You need structure in a relationship like that.
Okay. My dear Spader.
You got a tier 2 sub.
Relin! Thank you so much! Oh my gosh. Relin, have you made me play a game yet, by the way? Because we need to do sub choices sometime. Let's see.
Alright, so Spader is live, but Wizard is still doing the buffering dance, but it looks to be improving.
Okay. If they're still doing the buffering dance, what I may wish to do is use somebody else's audio. Just because I don't want buffering audio throughout the entire stream. So if one of the other runners would possibly be willing to do audio for us, that would help.
Yeah, I asked. We'll see if someone else is willing to do it.
Kill. Oh, Spader, if you don't stream often, update your key. Yeah, everybody go update your keys. Oh my gosh, yeah, thank you. I do appreciate all the people who are supporting. Remember, one easy way to support is just to watch and to share with other people. Also, like, if you turned off ad block, but that's like very insignificant compared to like just getting the word out there. So it's great that, you know, more people are showing up these days, so thank you. Okay, RBW is going to reboot their router. Relin, thank you for gifting that sub. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and give Goose audio a shot to hopefully have it work okay. Royal Blue Wizard is probably going to be back. Holy crap, Relin! What are you doing? You're so nice.
Relin is a rather generous person.
Oh my gosh. Wow. They're way too nice. Oh. Like, seriously though, thank you.
Do you have a new sub-emote tier coming soon?
It'll be a little while. Just because after RPG Limit Break, you know, subs dropped a little bit. So, you know, I'm not really in a rush to get there, but this is like, really thanks. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I feel embarrassed now. Because I don't know what to say. I'm just like really appreciative.
You deserve it. So we're just waiting on Wizard rebooting their network hardware because of some buffering issues, and then we should be able to start soon.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and wait for Royal Blue Wizard to come back. Thank you, everybody, again. Seriously, I just appreciate everything. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm breathing. Rellin. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know, RBW was way kind over in Kaishura's stream the other night. That was really cool. Thank you so much. Like, there's just so much love here, okay? Oh, Tristan. Oh my gosh, you know what would be cool? I'm really wanting some chips. That sounds really lame, but they're malt vinegar and sea salt chips, and they're so good. Okay, apparently Royal Blue Wizard's router is updating now. That's fine, We'll go ahead and wait for it to update. Apparently, people are recommending that you update your routers anyway, so everybody out there, when you get the chance, update your router, or else. Or else I'll be disappointed. Ooh, Old Bay on Fresh. I just really want malt vinegar, okay? That's what I need in my life right at this moment.
I had a very large craving for just salt this morning.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, we got some with the last game. We might get some with this one.
Well, I didn't mean that kind of salt, but yes, that too. I actually tried to be a little less rage-inducing in my pick this time. Because I went back and I looked at the games I had picked, and by pure luck, every single really like rage-inducing game I picked, 2 of the people in this race got it.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should go easy on this particular half of the group this time.
It's fine. I believe in having a variety and not just things are going to necessarily get worse. Like, this is probably going to be a pretty entertaining game.
My feeling on it is, everybody, it is my hope that everyone should be able to make steady progress in this one.
Okay.
It's definitely not one of those games that sends you back to the beginning after you make one mistake like Batman was.
Yeah. That one was definitely a little bit rough. I'm thinking. Oh, geez, you just reminded me of one of those weird games that we got that had... It was one of those Japanese-only games that had these weird actors who were starring in it. I don't remember what that was. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, the name of that. Takeshi's Challenge?
Oh, no, not Takeshi's Challenge. It was sort of almost the Drake and Josh of Japanese games. I don't remember. They were wearing suits. Kato and Ken, I think.
Oh yeah, JJ and Jeff, or Kato and Ken.
JJ and Jeff, yeah. JJ and Jeff.
RBW is up. I think I'm still seeing some buffering though. How does it look for you?
It definitely is buffering. There might be nothing he can do about that.
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
Cool. Well, just so everybody knows, we do have this 4-player match right now. They're going to be going up against each other. Goost, if you could possibly do a favor for me and get to a screen that has game audio so I can check the balance. I'm going to go ahead and ask them right there to do that. And I'll turn his audio up. Yeah, look at this guy. He's so adorable.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Yeah,
Justin.
this title screen is amazing.
Okay, I hear audio. Andy! Oh my gosh. You come in and you do swears in chat. Whatever. He got timed out. Okay, well, the audio is beautiful. Oh my gosh, am I gonna have to recapture Goost? Probably. Why do you do this to me, Tristan?
What did I do this time?
I have to recapture Goost because whatever. This is a game. What you did was you chose this game, and I think I'm gonna have to recapture everyone.
It won't be off by much.
I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Whatever. As soon as we see the game start, I'll go ahead and see how much I need to recapture people.
I think that's a good plan because this title screen is pretty trolly.
Let me do one full refresh right there to see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to refresh. Recapture people. Ugh. Stupid title screen. Why'd you do this to me?
The game is doing exactly what it was designed to do.
Okay, I love it. But it's dumb.
So yeah, for anyone who didn't hear my explanation of this before, the title screen when you go to start the game kind of trolls you a little bit, and every time you hit start, it reloads the screen slightly differently and slightly offset from where it was before. And after about 3 or 4 starts, the game finally starts. And I guess Mercentia did the capture while the title screen was offset, so now that we're ready to begin, it's all wrong.
Well, no, Mr. 4 is going to have it offset as well as Royal Blue Wizard.
I guess Wizard is having major issues.
Okay, I'm going to check with them and see if they could do a local recording.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Oh my gosh. No! Mr. 4! Why? Why would you do that? Mr. 4.
I really think the best course of action here is to just do a live recapture after everyone starts.
Yeah, I think I agree with that, Mr. 4. Okay, I'm trying to think. Is this game fairly linear?
Yeah, it's absolutely linear. There's only really one spot in the game where you have a forking path, and because of language barrier, I had to tell the racers exactly what to do.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm trying to think. Would it work to take a screenshot? Like... Or just honest. You know what? He's an honest guy. I know Royal Blue Wizard.
Honestly, as long as we get a couple of frames every now and then to tell where they are, it should be okay. It's not ideal, but I mean, it is what it is, and we should get the show on the road if we can.
Okay, I'm checking right now to see if they are ready to go. Because, yeah, I would like to get the show on the road. Wizard, don't worry about it. If you're listening, by the way, if you're one of the runners and you're listening, go ahead and pause the stream / all of the audio that you're hearing from me. Okay, wish them the best of luck. We are gonna start. Royal Blue Wizard is getting Comcasted, but he's gonna keep playing the game. This is an otter game. You play as this dude with an attitude.
Yeah, we ought to have fun.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, good luck, everybody. And I'm definitely gonna be recapturing in just a little bit. As soon as I see movement inside a stage, I will start the timer. And there we go. Yeah, I gotta recapture Mr. 4. Thank you, video game.
So this is a pretty generic side-scrolling platformer, except it's completely off the wall. You are a dude in an otter suit, and you're trying to go to Hawaii. Seems simple enough. This building here is a shop where you can buy healing items and maybe like a weapon to throw.
Okay.
But shops are not really all that important unless you need healing.
They're important to me.
Here's the first kind of trolley part of the game on Mr. 4's screen where it looks like there's a spike pit, but if you walk forward, you actually walk up onto the background.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you just walk into the background.
Oh, jeez. Look at all those spikes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, I have everything captured, actually, so everything's looking good.
Good.
Yeah, so... Oh, no! There's a book! Okay.
Yeah, books are evil. Reading is bad.
I agree. Never read, people. Just leave the books to me. Okay, this is Spader is throwing a box of sorts. Good. Well, I think we're off to a pretty fun start. Oh, Mario Pipes.
Barrier on Mr. 4's screen where it's a jump roper, and if you just wait long enough, he will hit himself in the groin and fall over, and then you can go past.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
And Mr. 4 is coming up on the first boss. Everyone spam your kappas.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, Royal Blue Wizard is having internet problems, so we're probably going to see stuff significantly later, but I trust them to tell us how far they got, you know. I've known them for a good while, and we've been able to talk, so full trust in him. Okay, Mr. 4 appears to have made a significant amount of progress onto stage 2, I believe.
Yeah, so this is stage 2, and this is where language barrier would come into play.
Okay.
This is an infinitely looping forest, and you have to do a specific thing to get past, and I just had to tell them what to do. You have to activate the special ability to dance, which Mr. 4 is trying to do. There we go. So having done that, he should be able to just walk through the forest now. If you keep going, the forest loops infinitely and eventually tell you what to do, but in Japanese, so...
Okay.
And he's through. It's a little unfortunate that I had to just tell them how to solve certain puzzles, but there was no other way to do it. This game does not have an English translation. Mr. Force coming up on the second boss, this giant fish, which you have to avoid or you instantly die. No, just kidding. It's a background element.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a troll.
Okay, I'm digging this. It looks like Corndan may actually pull up the game since we're having a hard time seeing Royal Blue Wizard. You know, we're not really seeing his stream. But that's okay. We'll keep cheering him on, and hopefully we can get an update at least at the end for how far he gets. Okay, Mr. 4 waiting for Jump Rope Man again.
Yeah, there's nothing to do. It's RNG how long they wait, and eventually they just make a mistake and fall over, and then you can, yeah, like that. Then you can damage them.
Oh, beautiful.
Alright, so
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, this boss, I don't know what it is. It's a giant bug of some kind.
Oh,
And
don't like
yeah,
bugs.
this is what it is.
Oh, he's kind of ugly.
Yeah. So this is based on a manga, apparently, a comic, or just like a small form comic, I guess, not a full-blown manga,
I'm guessing you have
about a dude in an otter suit wanting to go to
a
Hawaii.
lot of bad games into the marriage.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this game. This is fascinating.
So this is a white hat speed run.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
Wow. That's when you know you're in for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I love white hat speedruns. Corndan, are you here now?
I am. And I'm live, even.
Well, cool. We're going to temporarily replace Royal Blue Wizard with Corndan. Actually, Tristan, if you could have Royal Blue Wizard up, possibly just in the background to let us know if he manages to go live and like have more than the title screen, we can always capture him again later. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry for the
I'll
full
try.
refresh there, just gotta do it in order to make everything work. Welcome to Kusogrand3.
These things, they happen. How did Mr. Ford get like $12 million? By finishing a stage, I believe. You just get a ridiculous amount of money to the point that the shops are just pointless. You can buy anything you want. But the only thing in shops are healing items. Also, Mr. Ford just activated the level 3 special, which is a full screen damage, but you have like a 3-frame window to hit it.
Sweet.
Yeah, so when you press B, if you just tap B, you do a slap with your fin thing. If you hold B, you begin charging a special. A level 1 special is a dance, which is pretty useless. Level 2 special is a fire wave that flies off to both sides of the screen. Level 3 is a 3 to 5 frame window that is a full screen damage. And then if you hold it for too long and go to level 4, you fall asleep.
Okay, I need to get a skull for Corndan. It's the most important part of having Corndan play, getting him a skull.
Well, if you have a skull, there's no way you're going to get ahead in the brackets.
It's true.
I have no idea what I'm doing. This is great.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like it. I like it, Corndan.
Since you started a little late, I will give you the hint that you should just walk left.
Well, I figured that already.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I am a little behind.
Yeah, I know. Corndan and Tristan are in chat, and I'll never be able to tell them apart. It's
So,
just,
Spader is in an interesting predicament here. Sorry to interrupt.
it's fine.
Looks like, if you die to the Kappa boss, you get stuck here on the left side of this pit that you come up from the warp pipe out of,
Yes.
and it's a pixel-perfect jump to get to the right side of it.
Oh, so you can make it?
You can, but it's a pixel-perfect jump. I did it myself while testing to make sure you could, And because you could, I didn't warn them about this. I just let them decide to reset or try to make the pixel perfect jump on their own.
You did
The
warn
best
them?
thing is don't die to the kappa.
Let me see.
It looks like Spader chose to start over, and I don't blame them. It took me maybe a dozen tries to get that jump.
Yeah, I would probably... I'm stubborn. Corndan is at that jump as well, it looks like.
It looks like you could get it.
You can go a surprising distance off of the platform to the point where basically 1 pixel of your toe is still on, and then from there make the jump.
Yeah, I believe it.
Mr. 4 is in the office building, and the intent of this is when you come into the front, you get told that the man you need to see is on floor 5.
Okay.
So you can go to floor 5, and then someone there says, no, he's on floor 7. So you go to 7, and after about 5 or 7 iterations of this, you finally get told where to go. Well, since we can't really do that, I just told them to go straight to floor 11. So we're going to kind of skip most of this stage, but that's okay, because there's still plenty of game after this.
Sweet. So yeah, just so everybody knows, if there is confusion, Royal Blue Wizard is still playing, and they will have an update for how far they made it at the end of the match. We will not see them right now, though, just because their stream is basically not functional. And we're blaming Comcast, of course. 100% Comcast.
Now, I told the racers that their goal was on floor 11. I didn't tell them where on floor 11 it is, so
Okay.
they have to search for a bit.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. 4 is in the process of searching around on the floor. So, Corndan, you're playing this. You've played a lot of bad games recently. What are you thinking about?
The jump mechanics are not the greatest, right? But the game's fun.
Oh,
I
Corndan, did you see the screed of like important notes that I posted in the group channel about this?
I did not, but I'm looking at them now.
Yeah, you should, because you're stuck in a thing that this will alleviate.
Ah.
You have to dance here.
Yeah, it says, in stage 2, the woods loop indefinitely. One of the NPCs tells you to dance to get through. What this means is, charge the music note. Do this behind every tree stump and you should get through. Okay.
Is there a guy throwing watermelons at me?
Yes. Mr. 4 is on the 3rd boss, the aliens. I don't know.
Oh, jeez, this jump. Oh, good punch, Corndan.
Yeah, Gallagher just got socked in the face.
By the way, we probably should have said this a while ago, but yes, slight seizure warning in some cases. Corndan, the fish, it's gonna get ya.
Apparently.
I love that fish. That fish is just having a day, and you're
so
just up in his space.
He's so cute.
I think so far my favorite in this game is the guy jumping rope. Like after you punch him and then he just like falls over and holds his knee.
Like,
It's not
ow.
his knee.
Thank you, Tristan. Oh. Yeah, the fish would definitely be an okay emote of sorts. Spader is gonna have to learn how to do the dancing here. I think he's already done this section, though, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I think he's already done this section. I tried very hard to make sure that everyone was aware of this because the kappa tells you what to do, but you can't. I don't think anyone in the race right now reads Japanese, so.
So I'm assuming that Mr. 4 is currently on the plane to Hawaii?
Yes,
Was that
and he's
Superman?
fighting a knockoff of Superman.
Okay. Man.
Well, I mean that makes sense.
Within the comic, I believe this knockoff of Superman has self-esteem issues, and that's why he's harassing you, but I don't know the entire detail of it.
I have a bad self-esteem, so I'm gonna punch you. Okay, it looks like we are working on getting the game for everyone. Buffalax is going to be sending the game out. I'm not completely sure. So yeah, let me know, Buffalax, when the game is out and confirmed, and I will go ahead and share it with everybody else.
How long is this game? There are 8 stages. They get progressively harder. It is my expectation that most of the racers will get close to the end and then get stuck.
Okay, Mr. 4 is in Egypt. Wow, people jump roping in the desert? That just seems like a bad idea.
Why?
Heat stroke.
Yeah. Well, he's
Why?
wearing a
Because-
white shirt.
Because somebody in an otter suit's gonna come up and punch you.
Yeah, I think the otter suit is a bigger heat stroke risk than, jump roping, personally.
I mean, yeah, that would probably conceal a lot of the heat in there, you know? But still, jump roping, I don't know. Like, if he were shirtless, then maybe he'd be okay, you know?
Yeah, but that's like walking around wearing, like, a full rug.
Oh, you can climb the cactus.
Yes, you can climb the cactus.
That's cute.
It's an incredibly finicky mechanic, too, because you have to walk up flat against the cactus, then hold up and right, and then tap jump.
Ooh. Yeah, it
Which
looks
is
like
why
it's
Mr.
a little
4 seems to be
tricky.
having trouble here.
Okay, this is Spader just swimming along as an otter. This game has some cute elements. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'd say that this is one of those Kuso games that falls more into quirky than bad.
I tend to agree.
It is definitely quirky. I'm not gonna call it like a pinnacle of game development, but it's fun.
I mean, I had an entire army of just terrible rage-inducing games, but I figured we need something a little more lighthearted today. And man in an otter suit covers that.
Oh, for sure.
By the way,
Yes.
this area that Mr. 4 is in with the pyramids and the desert and now these weird, like, castle walls that look almost like there's something out of Arabia, according to the lore, this is Portugal.
That's totally Portugal.
It
Totally
looks like
Portugal.
Portugal.
Mr. 4 decided to dance rather than fire a fire wave and paid for it with his life.
Wait, isn't he trying to go to Hawaii?
Yes.
Why is he in Portugal?
Isn't that how you get to Hawaii?
I don't know. I don't know very much about traveling places. I've never gone to Hawaii, okay?
Are those muscle men throwing watermelons? Yes. Looks like we got goosed on the UFO, boss, and Spader is still carrying on through level 2, I believe.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
This elevator is so slow.
Yes.
I just found some pictures for the game that happen later, and that's going to be beautiful.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. It's kind of funny. Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Tristan? It's okay. It's Japan. We kind of
Pretty much.
expected it from them anyway. Okay, Mr. 4 taking a death. I think, is that game over? Yeah, he should be able to continue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe you have infinite continues, because I tried to finish this myself blind, and I got to the final boss, and at no point did I, like, run out of continues or anything.
Okay, so here we go. We've got some pretty good progress. Mr. 4 just punching books. Does he hate books? Does this guy really hate books this much?
Reading is awful.
Okay.
Have you ever seen an otter with a book?
Yeah, they usually chew it quite a bit.
Alright, so here's the entire... Never mind,
Well.
Mr. 4 is dead. Here's the entire Portuguese royal family, I was gonna say. So this thing following Mr. 4 around, if you walk past one of these without punching it, it will follow you while draining your health, and will just kind of back up if you turn around and try to punch it.
That sounds annoying. Okay, Mr. 4 fighting the Portuguese royal family. I like it.
Yeah, so the thing about this game is if you punch the enemy while they're in iframes, they can't hurt you. So what you need to do is stand here and punch him at just the right time that he walks through you.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier said than done.
You can do the same thing with like the UFO boss, it seems.
Okay,
Yeah, the
Corndan
UFO
is-
boss, you just stand there and punch and you body them. You don't have to worry about it.
Yep, it looks like Corndan is going to head onto the plane. Gel. It's a good airline.
Yeah, I mean, this game has it all. It has royalty, it has Kappas, it has, Superman. What more could you ask for? Otters?
I mean, we've got that. Okay, I'm just trying to find more information. While ostensibly a traditional platform game in which the player controls Kawauso-kun, the game has gained renown for being one of the earliest titles to attempt to break away from the video game conventions of the time. That's actually pretty cool that this was a pioneering game. Among other convention-flouting novelties that the game offers are a series of fake title screens that the player must pass through at the start, and the allowance of the main character to traverse the background at times to bypass pits or spikes that otherwise appear impossible to cross.
So, Mr. 4 took down the King of Portugal and now has to fight the Queen.
Nice. Take that, queen!
He's found a really good strat here in just hiding in the corner. I didn't realize that neither of these royal family members walk all the way to the left side of the screen. So you just hide over there and spam the fire wave.
That's kind of beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I had no idea they didn't go all the way over there. That's actually kind of cheap.
So
But
good.
hey, cheap is perfectly acceptable in Kusogrand3. Alright, and the queen is down, so who comes next?
Uh-oh, the princess?
Uh-huh. So apparently, according to the lore behind this, when you beat down the king and queen, the princess actually shows up and thanks you for beating them up because she wanted to go to a concert and her family said no. And then she attacks you because question mark.
Well, I mean, her family's dead, so probably a good enough reason to attack the otter man.
Well, yeah. Royal honor or something.
Uh-huh.
I do believe Mr. 4 has figured out the iframe thing.
We have the next game. The game after this one is going to be Tag Team Wrestling.
Awesome.
I'm really impressed by Mr. 4's progress. So having gotten to Portugal, the one hop on the flight to Hawaii, he now has to make a layover on the moon, as you can see.
Wait, you can fly on the moon? Or swim?
If you're an otter.
Okay.
You didn't know otters could fly on the moon?
I mean, I haven't really... you know my knowledge of biology. Tristan, you've been in enough streams. Everybody just mocks it and says, "Oh, you don't know anything about that job." And I'm like, shut up, y'all, but they're right. That's a pretty good fact there, Pfizer. Otters can fly, but only on the moon.
Absolutely. This is actually a really irritating level because you can fly, but you have to go through these weird star things that are flying in figure eights, and you take a lot of damage and then have to fight kind of an annoying boss if you don't know the trick to it.
Yeah, this space level seems a little bit difficult to get through.
Yep. Also, there's Easter Island heads on the moon.
Because why not?
I knew it! people were saying, no, those are from an island. And I'm like, no, they have to be from space. Look, nobody has four. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna keep it kind, okay? But who would have the time to make a giant head like that? Like, shouldn't they be, what, like, doing their taxes or something? Seriously, it would take so long to carve one of those.
Is the culture that made the Archon heads the same culture that did their coinage in giant stone discs?
Utah fact, anthropology says that, yes.
No,
This is
why
like-
am I swimming or dancing instead of shooting flames?
Stop dancing, Corndan. Shoot those flames. I mean, dancing's cool.
The icon on the top of the screen tells you what you do when you let go of the button. It's a
Oh, I know.
charge up roulette thing.
I'm letting go too early.
Corndan. I mean, dancing's good, okay? You don't have much health left, though. I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, Queen is down, and now it's Princess time. I love it. Did it just make you go all the way to the right, Corndan?
No, I know. I moved thinking I was done with, bosses, right?
Oh, no. Too bad. Goost is actually pretty close to Corndan as well. This is Spader. They're going into a store and making some purchases. Nope, never mind. How much money do you have in this game?
A
A lot.
ridiculous amount. Basically, after you finish like the first boss, you get 12 million or billion or something yen, and can just buy anything you need from any shop you come across. So what limits your ability to buy health is the scarcity of shops, not your money.
Okay, I love that.
So Mr. Ford is fighting this Sandman thing. I don't know what it is. It's a moon monster.
Mr. Sandman.
He
give
seems
me
to be
a-
grasping on the speedrun strat here, which is to have your fist out when it pops up, and it just immediately takes damage and goes into iframes and can't hurt you. But he doesn't have the timing quite right, so he
Yeah.
took a death.
That's okay. He'll figure it out. Okay, so actually, is Royal Blue Wizard's stream up now, Tristan?
They're still buffering pretty heavily. They look to be I don't know. I have to refresh them. 1 second.
That's okay. So, yeah, for those who are just checking in right now, we have this four-way race. Corndan is currently in the stream because Royal Blue Wizard's internet was being dumb. But he is still playing, so, it's more a slideshow. And when I say a slideshow, I mean an extended one, not one that moves quickly like some slideshows.
So on my stream, Wizard is still on the first level, but that could just be because of extreme network issues and buffering and all that stuff.
Yeah, possibly.
Why am I swimming in space?
Apparently, Royal Blue Wizard is on royalty right now. So,
I believe the person in chat saying that is confused because it's Goose that's fighting the royal family right now. Oh, okay.
Oh, apparently they're sitting with Royal Blue Wizard. Thank you, Sharonian. That's actually really cool. So thank you very much for helping out with this and making sure that, we have progress tracking. So, yeah, this is Spader appears to be probably in last at the moment. That can change, though. They're fighting the UFO aliens. Then they've got, I believe, the airplane and Superman and then the royal family after that. Yeah, punch those alien children!
So I don't actually know what the story behind the aliens is. I had tried to get myself up to speed on the backstory of all this as well as I could, but the aliens eluded me.
Yeah, Mr. 4 getting into an icy place. So where is Mr. 4 now? Is this...
I believe this
Antarctica?
is still Portugal.
What?
No, this is probably Antarctica.
I was like, this does not look like Portugal.
So Mr. 4 had plunked into the water at one point, and I thought they were going to realize that you can just swim across the bottom of this level and not do any of this.
Well, maybe they'll figure it out next time.
Entirely possible.
I love this. Okay, Goost is now on the moon. Looks like Corndan and Royal Blue Wizard are there right now. Spader going through the airplane. He's got some progress that he's got to make in order to get out of 4th. Does Antarctica have ice physics?
Slightly, I believe, yes.
Okay, slightly.
So Mr. 4 has realized that you can just swim across the bottom of the level, so this will be a lot easier.
Nice.
When ghosts are on the...
Goost and This Is Spader both taken to death right there. This is Spader luckily cleaning the trash from on top of the plane. That's always helpful.
Yep, so Spader is on Superman.
Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of reading about some of this comic. Okay, so apparently the title of the comic means it infects you. But it's also a homophone for a disposable camera produced by Fujifilm. Where Utsurun Desu means it can take photos. Okay. And it won a manga award. Video game was released. Okay. So don't let it infect you, Corndan.
I will not let it infect me. I mean,
Okay.
fortunately, I don't have an otter suit, so I think I'm okay.
We could always buy
What's
it.
with Mr. 4 still being in the Amazon? Well, this is definitely still Portugal.
Wait, this is still Portugal?
Sure, have you ever been to Portugal?
I'm so confused. Why is Portugal so big and diverse? At least they get a lot of fitness there.
This is probably the Amazon, yes. As for why this is the Amazon, I have no idea.
I just
I mean,
want to
it's-
imagine it's Portugal. Okay, Mr. 4 moving on. There's a guy jumping rope there. Bam. Gets sucker punched. I like the Mario blocks in the background there. Okay.
Well, it's a diverse place, yes. So this is a little tricky and... Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
I
one
don't
way
even
to do
think
it.
that's in the speed run. Mr. 4 may have just found some speed tech there.
Nice. Well, I'm okay with that. Corndan and Goost are both on the moon, boss. Corndan using the speedrun tech, probably because he overheard us listening about it.
Perhaps.
Oh, yeah.
Perhaps. Corndan. This is what zombies are for, I suppose. Oh, and that's a death. This is Spader on to the castle. Fighting literature. Good job.
In my defense, I'd have probably tried that anyway, just due to the fact that like all of the other bosses, you can kind of do the same sort of thing.
Wow. Mr. 4 is having fun with this ghost.
Yeah, I suspect this is where we're going to start seeing Mr. 4 slow down a little bit, maybe get a little stuck, because it is very hard to get through here without taking damage, and then you have to fight the boss. And the boss is not very easy unless you know exactly what to do, so we're probably going to see a couple of deaths here.
I presume they do not have very many shops left as well. Wait, is that Waldo that he's fighting?
Kind of.
Okay. Oh man, Waldo just wrecked Mr. 4. That's what Waldo does. He's very, very challenging.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't want to be found by Waldo.
But he's a good guy. Mr. 4 is
Waldo,
just chilling here
goodness.
punching ghosts. I think, yeah, he's not wanting to do his spike strats right now, just due to how much damage you take doing that. Okay.
Oh yeah, those spikes are no joke.
By the way, we only have like 25 minutes left. We did not have
At this
much time.
rate, we may see a completion or two.
Really?
Yeah, because I believe after Waldo here is the final boss.
Ooh, okay. Well, that would be cool. Yeah, Mr. 4 has a lot of money. He's a rich little otter dude. Unfortunately, Waldo is being rough.
Waldo's mugging him for his cash.
Does Waldo need money? Oh no! Mr. 4 killed hit the ghost with... Oh, well, that's death. Hit the ghost
Yeah,
with the
that's
box and it
unfortunate.
disappeared. That was great. Okay, Corndan. Currently not sopping wet. Ooh, look at all those diamonds. Shine bright, Corndan. You know what? We should all try to get the new Twin Galaxies high score. There we go, Mr.
Well, I mean, we
4.
had that happen once already.
Oh, yeah. Alpiner. Yeah, Sharonian, go ahead if you want to have a recording of how far he gets or when he beats the game, go ahead and do that. Yeah, it would be good for us to have sort of proof. Might as well, you know?
Yeah, no harm in it.
Okay, Mr. 4 is through the spike pit, but unfortunately very little health. Okay, breakdancing Waldo. Wow, this boss is rough. Okay, Goost trying to take down the Moon Man. The man on the moon. That's who he is.
Well, he's a man on the moon at least. A sandman on the moon.
There goes Goose, taking another death. Corndan into the pit. There's some pretty decent music in this game. And now it's on to the boss music again, which is okay, I suppose.
At least, right, with the continues, it puts you back at the last checkpoint.
Yeah, the continues are very forgiving.
So now I can go back to punching guys on who are jumping rope.
They deserve it. I mean, who jumps rope in the way of an otter just trying to get to Hawaii?
Depends on the otter. Okay, Corndan crossing the pits. You know, I'm glad that at least the Amazon has the technology for moving platforms. Crazy
It
how
was a
nature
pretty
does
recent
that.
development.
Yeah, nature is pretty strong. Goose still having a hard time with the man on the moon. And he went through the floor a little bit. That was interesting.
It'll be fine.
There we go. Corndan almost caught up to Mr. 4 now.
Yeah,
Royal
the problem with this particular segment that Mr. 4 is on is this block thing is difficult on its own because you have to deal with a ghost who doesn't die. It just despawns for a moment when you hit it.
Yeah,
And then you have to wait for the block to sail across and then ride across on the block and then fight the boss.
Yeah, I don't like this ghost. He's a jerk.
He's kind of a jerk, yeah.
If only you could dance your ghosts away.
I don't think you can, unfortunately.
Well, that's done. Okay, this is Spader moving on to the royalty. Very nice goose finishes the boss, I think. Nope, JK.
Well, with this strat, he will in time.
Yeah, it's doing hits.
Yeah, it's doing damage, and this is a relatively safe strat, so I'm expecting we'll see a completion of the boss.
Okay, there we go. The boss is down.
Hey, Waldo's down. Now all Mr. 4 has to do is deal with Carmen.
You know what? It could actually be more of the operatic Carmen. To be fair. Oh no! Mr. 4!
Or no. So at least he got some intelligence on how the boss goes beyond just getting wrecked by Waldo.
Oh yeah, Corndan having a little bit of a hard time with the tire. And
The tire is a jerk.
he got tired.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the first time he died in that manner, so he got retired.
Oh no! That's pretty good.
It's really not, but thank you.
Waldo just wrecks Mr. 4 right there. Okay, let me see. There was actually an FAQ about this game. So let me see what I can find about that. Blah 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 blah. Because that might have more information on what we're actually facing, what we're fighting. Okay, FAQ walkthrough. Oh, geez, that is certainly some ASCII art. Holy crap!
Yeah, some people who write FAQs for GameFAQs have no chill.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, this is stage 8, right? He calls
Yes.
them a circus couple. Yeah, I'm convinced. This guy is your first concern. He will constantly move around and you have to jump over him. You should try and get the fire attack going, as it also blocks some of the hearts thrown by the lady above. Okay, whatever. It's Waldo and Carmen. I don't care.
I feel that way, yes. I'm unsure, but I believe if you actually climb up to like where Mr. 4 is standing, she will only approach from the opposite side, so you're safe. You just have to pick the right time to fire flame waves at her.
This would help if my controller didn't die on me.
Unfortunately, Mr. 4 keeps accidentally dancing and it cost him his life.
No, dancing is so hard. I want to dance. Mr. 4, that's a death. Oh, I like Automod. Always a friend. Well, we have just over 15 minutes left. 17, I believe. We're starting to get fairly close to the end of this match. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if we do see some completions, considering that final boss comes after the Carmen and Waldo.
The final boss is pretty challenging. It's one of those things where you just kind of have to go in and pray. We'll see what happens if Mr. 4 gets there.
Well, I mean, you have more than one shot, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You can still continue.
Corndan is fighting Carmen. Oh boy.
Seems I was wrong about the Carmen only coming in from one side of the screen. Huh.
Yeah, I guess so. I have no idea. Goost making some solid progress in the forest. In the hole. Yeah, everybody is doing pretty darn good. Yeah, we're having a lot of death here, but simply put, otters, I don't know, they have alright self-preservation, not the best. So,
well, you know what they say, right? Otters never die.
They oughter do better. No. Otters never die. They die sometimes. Okay, Carmen and Waldo for Corndan right now. Corndan just trying to take down Waldo. There we go. Good hits.
So they were definitely right. If you can sit in the corner and get the fire wave off, right, it doesn't, like, stop the things, but you just don't take damage from the hearts.
Yeah, so while you're in the casting animation for the fire wave, you're invincible.
You know, I would also say that the main protagonist here is utterly adorable.
You ought to know better than to resort to those puns.
Panzer Dave already made that one in chat. Too bad, Tristan, you lose.
Oh, Mr. 4 did it.
Yeah, Mr. 4! He's through Carmen. It's on to the final boss. Let's see what this is. Oh, baby.
I probably should have warned them that you can soft lock there, I believe.
Wait, where?
I had it happen to me when I was playing that you beat Carmen and Waldo, and if you're in the exact wrong position, you just will soft lock trying to walk off the screen.
Really?
I don't think it will happen to any of them, though, because it was kind of a one-time, once-in-a-million thing.
Corndan took Carmen down first.
That's a valid strat.
Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
I did not mention the Japanese text at the end, but all you do is answer, like, in a specific order, and you get to fight the boss, so it shouldn't be a huge problem. It's just 2 questions.
Oh boy.
So this is the final boss on Mr. 4's screen. There's a lot to unpack what's going on here.
Yeah. That is certainly a boss. Oh, so don't kill both of the Waldo bosses at the same time. If you do the full screen attack and kill both with the same shot, then you soft lock.
That will explain it.
Okay, so don't do it. Corndan! That's a death. I like this boss. Look at him, though! It looks like he has his own whiskers. Or maybe he's just got wrinkles. I'm not sure.
So within the lore of the game, this is your manager who does not want to approve your vacation to Hawaii. And this is the Otter Man's method of escalation on that issue. Slapping the crud out of him.
Well, I mean, yeah. I can understand that. If I had a manager this ugly, man. But who's gonna be
Unfortunately,
it
this
first?
boss takes a very large number of hits.
I'm noticing. Mr. 4 is trying to be a little bit careful here.
So the speedrun strat is you stand on one specific pixel and then just go ham on the boss, jumping and slapping as fast as you can, and he dies just before you do. I don't expect to see that replicated here.
Yeah, I'd presume you're right. There we go. Looks like Mr. 4 used the full screen attack.
That could pay off as long as he's very careful.
Nope.
Maybe on another attempt it could pay off. Meanwhile, we've got Goose on stage 8 about to head into Waldo and Carmen, and Spader is still struggling a little bit with the Moon Boss.
I mean, Moon
So they're
Boss
all
is
pretty
kind of a
close to each
bug.
other.
Yeah, Goose, I think he's going to have a bit of a hard time with Waldo and Carmen. We'll see.
Well, it's a struggling point. We'll see how long they take to get past it. We're at 11 minutes left.
Yes.
So yeah, we've got 11 minutes to see a couple of completions and some catch-up.
Corndan is just trying his darndest to beat Meatball Man. I think that's the best name that I have for this guy. Meatball
That's a good
Man,
name.
spitting meatballs all over the place. You know, usually you want to do the opposite. He just had too much Italian the night before. Spader made quick work of the Moon Boss. Holy cow.
So yeah, 11 minutes left with everyone within about the same stage. It's still anyone's race.
Oh yeah, like Spader's got some work to do. He's got to beat this stage as well as Amazon after this, and then he'll be able to be caught up with Goose. But there's not much to do in this stage. Just if you swim underneath, you're good. Oh, Cadus, we have somebody who is streaming RBW's attempt. If you could put your link in chat, if you're the person who's doing that, please put your link in chat so that we can... Oh yeah, Sharonian. Sharonian is the one who is watching and has it on stream. Okay.
So I think if Mr. 4 could consistently hit the full screen attack, standing where he is, he could take the boss out. He's having some trouble hitting it though because it's such a tiny window.
Yeah, I was having trouble too.
It's such a tiny window, and then if you miss it and go past into stage 4, you get this thing that kind of paralyzes you or puts you to sleep, and against that boss it's a guaranteed hit. So not so good.
Oh, yeah, Mr. 4 and Corndan still trying this guy. I think we're gonna see somebody beat him, though.
I think so too. I did a good 10 minutes of attempts on it when I tried to play this casually and just kind of set it down and then never picked it back up. I always intended to, but you know, it's a pretty hard boss.
Good guy
What's
is
happening?
a little bit
This is
confused.
happening.
Yeah. Goose is through the game. Hopefully he didn't soft lock. Or not through the game, through the stage. Moving on to the final boss. Very nice. Let's see. Mr. 4 is also fighting the final boss. Corndan there as well. We'll see if Goose can get through this quiz real quick. Yeah, I want this guy to approve your vacation, man. Don't let him tell you what to do, okay? You can go to Hawaii. Ooh. Rockin' final boss music.
It's good final boss music.
It is very final boss.
Oh yeah. Apparently right now Royal Blue Wizard is in 3rd place. Hopefully he can start getting close to the final boss. If we have multiple people on the final boss, I'm unsure what we're gonna do. This is Spader is moving on to Carmen and Waldo as well. Wow.
Considering you have different methods of doing damage to the boss, and I'm not a speedrunner of this game, so I don't know what the fire wave does versus what the screen wipe does. We'll probably just need to go by who got there first.
I think so. With that said, Mr. 4 has the advantage right now. Depending on if anybody else can kill the final boss, that would change. They do still have 6 minutes, yes. There's still time.
I do expect one of them will do it. Maybe more.
There we go. This is Spader moving on. Gonna be going to Carmen in just a minute. Oh, geez. Okay, Mr. 4 taking another death.
So Mr. 4 is going for the get up close and punch strats, and Goose is going for trying to time the screen wipe. And I don't know who's going to come out better on this.
What do you get if you pass the screen wipe?
The 4th stage is the thing that paralyzes you for about 5 seconds, and it's pretty much guaranteed you're going to get hit if that happens.
Ah, gotcha.
So much of this is just random, though, because he shoots in random directions, and it's kind of hard to have any kind of game plan here.
Yeah. Jeez, Ghost. Nope, that's a death.
Yep.
Looks like Mr. 4 is trying to do the same thing here.
I think it's a solid strategy if you don't have the timing and the gumption to just get in there and start swinging. Because there's a very tight timing window you have to land to be able to do that and survive.
I mean, I got 5 minutes left to try to figure it out, right?
Oh, yeah. We've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes left.
I mean, I'm totally satisfied if everyone gets to the final boss. We saw all of the game at that point.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, unfortunately, Goose got the freeze again. Yeah, it looks like it's really easy to get that.
Yeah, the window for the full screen wipe is very short. It's one of those things you kind of have to do by instinct, because by the time you see it, it's too late.
And there we go. Goose is down, Cornden's down. Mr. 4 still trying to take on Meatball Man. This is Spader.
Boss is too strong.
Just one. Ooh, and this is Spader is going to be moving on to the final boss as well.
We've got opportunities for comebacks here.
Wow. Where is RBW? That's my question. Is he on the final boss as well?
Let me just get that open right quick. Yes, RBW's on the final boss.
Okay, so everybody trying to fight the final boss. If anybody beats him, they will win.
I feel like one more punch or something would do it. I don't know.
I know, right? That's how it always felt for me, too. Like, almost there.
Well, and knowing that White Hat basically just kept jumping and punching him in the face, too.
Yeah, and, it seems like it would be easy, but there's some tech there that's I think you need to be aware of, like, timing-wise. So I think the safer strat, if you can't figure it out, is to hang out in the corner and spam the timing, the full screen wipe. But if you can't do that, your only real choice is to get in there.
Yeah. Okay. Goose taking another death. It looks like death all over the place. This guy is not trivial.
No, it's a rather severe difficulty spike.
Okay.
Like, Carmen and Waldo is a decent difficulty bump, and then this is just get wrecked.
Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't look like the way that everything flies doesn't look too random, but it looks like once you start charging, it's a little bit hard to, like, avoid stuff.
Well, you can't move while you're charging at all, and then once you
Can you
charge-
release your charge in the middle of a charge?
Yeah, but you're committed to whatever is on the roulette at the time you do, which may be okay, because if you get the fire wave or the full screen wipe, you're not going to get hit by whatever's flying at you, but if you get dance, you're still vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
Now we just gotta figure out how many of these full screen wipes it takes.
Oh, well, we might not find out because we've got 45 seconds left.
Dude, RBW beat it.
What?
Yeah, I just saw it
RBW
happen.
beat it?
RBW beat him.
Oh my gosh.
What'd he do? How'd he do it?
Moving
I wasn't
from third
looking, I
to
just
first
looked down
there.
and saw the end credits.
So RBW not visible right now because his stream has been a bud, but congratulations for beating the boss. Let's see if anybody else can change anything. Well, we've got 15 seconds, so probably not.
It looks like Goost is putting
Checking
it down
out.
since time is up.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't blame him. Dang it. I didn't quite get the time, but that's okay because the match is, as a matter of fact, over.
It looks like
Wow.
RBW took first, and then we're going to need to order everybody else in order of when they got to the boss.
Yes, and that would put Mr. 4 in second, Goost in third, and this is Spader in fourth. Wow. Fantastic stuff. Yeah,
That was
Royal Blue
pretty-
Wizard is our winner. So, congratulations. I'm sad that we didn't get to see it on stream, but we do have a recording, I think from someone's mobile phone. So, congratulations. Great job.
Yay.
What a
Yes,
game,
RBW
Tristan.
wins a trip to Hawaii.
Yeah, RBW. Guess what? Tristan's paying for a trip to Hawaii, so go enjoy.
I thought you were paying for it.
Me? Why would I pay for that?
All the money you saved by getting the cheapest Kusogrand3 trophy you could for 2.0.
Oh, geez. yeah, that... Okay, I'll pay for your trip to Hawaii. It's fine. But for reals, no.
Yeah, so we do have a recording of RBW finishing. It's on a mobile phone at a 45-degree angle pointed at like a 13-inch laptop, but you can clearly see that he got the boss down, so we'll take it.
Yes, I think that's definitely worthwhile. If needed, we can make a clip of that. You're so sorry. You know what? You're the reason that we were able to see that he beat the game, so don't be sorry.
Yeah, I am very grateful for that. It would have been a matter of debate if he had gotten the boss down in time or not if we didn't have the mobile phone recording, so I'm very appreciative.
Agreed. Thank you very much. Well, I think we are moving on to the final match of the day. Corn Dan, I appreciate you stepping in and streaming some of that. I hope you had fun with that game.
What is the final
think-
game? I didn't hear the announcement.
Oh, well, tag team wrestling for NES.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, they won't be doing much tagging of each other since it's since they're going to be playing it all by themselves, but that's okay, you know, they'll live. Do you know tag team wrestling? Because I don't. I've never played it.
I've heard stories.
Ah, okay, so all we have are stories. That's okay. Those keep us alive. But we'll very soon be able to figure figure out what it's all about. So thank you, Buffalax, for choosing this next game. Tristan, I greatly appreciate the game choice that you have. I'm glad that we've been able to get quite a variety of games through the different choices that people have had. And this was something that I did not expect.
I